It could be the worst man-made disaster in U.S. history. The Deepwater Horizon Rig exploded 52 miles off Louisiana's coast near Venice on April 20th, killing 11 people. Now the Gulf Coast from Louisiana to Florida is bracing for the environmental impact of up to 1.7 million gallons of crude oil that could leak into the waters of the Gulf every day. Hello everyone, I'm Michael Danna. Thanks so much for joining us on this special edition of This Week in Louisiana Agriculture. Our focus this week, the Gulf oil spill. U.S. Coast Guard officials say a robot like this one capped one of 3 oil leaks from the Deepwater Horizon rig. However, officials with British Petroleum, the company operating the rig, say that was the smallest of the 3 leaks. Currently, the oil flow is estimated at about 200,000 gallons per day. But as I mentioned a moment ago, BP officials expect the rate of oil flow to increase. That's horrific news for Louisiana's commercial fishermen and oystermen. On this map provided by the Louisiana Governor's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness, you can see where experts believe the oil is traveling. The darker shades of blue represent where the oil is at its thickest, and the green areas are the public oyster beds. Already, as a precaution, the Department of Health and Hospitals has closed 6 oyster beds east of the Mississippi River. The Department of Wildlife and Fisheries had opened 2 zones for shrimping. That was so commercial fishermen could make some money before the spill reached the waters where they shrimp. However, that emergency season closed at 6 p.m. last Tuesday evening. Kristen Oakes now joins us, and Kristen spoke to some of the shrimpers down in the Venice area. And Kristen, right now those shrimpers are simply sitting on their boats.
Right, Mike. British Petroleum's oil spill brought Louisiana's $2 billion shrimping industry to a halt. The season remains closed, and fishermen are losing anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 a day.
I have nothing but my shrimp.
And like many other shrimpers, all Elmer Rogers has is time.
Yeah, there's nothing else for us to really do.
Fishermen like Rob Canty and Ray Libre repair their boat while they wait for news that may never come.
We got our equipment, but we can't go use it, you know?
Canty can't use his boat because shrimping season is closed indefinitely.
This ain't a Hurricane Katrina. We get wiped out, we fight through it, get back at it, make money after it. This is going to hurt the industry all the way around.
Like many fishermen with a family to feed, Canty is all in. Shrimping is his only source of income. British Petroleum trained more than 500 fishermen to help clean up the oil spill. Canty hopes that will allow him to make money while he can't drop his nets.
Last 2 days we took classes, certified so-called. Don't mean nothing, we still tied to the dock.
Shrimp boats and oyster trawlers like these have been sitting idle for more than 2 weeks, but fishermen say they don't want a handout, they just want to be able to get back on the water.
I ain't looking for a handout, I'm looking to go to work.
But like most other boats, the Isaac James is still waiting in the breeze.
Right now it's bad, but the fear is what's going to happen in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years farther down the road.
What could happen is the shrimpers are forced to call it quits.
We are a dying industry, and you just helped kill us.
Most of these shrimpers lost everything in Hurricane Katrina, and Mike, they're just beginning to get their feet back under them when this happened.
And Kristen, so far a lot of problems down there in Venice. Thanks.